I think we're basically ready. Pop, 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 pop. Oh, I'm gonna grab a drink real quick before we get going. I don't know if you guys just heard my door squeak from across the room. It's a pretty gnarly door squeak. Hello. Hi, Honor. I'm a little bit, like, discombobulated running all over the place today. But I really wanna get back into the habit of doing solo streams, because it's been a hot minute. I've done a lot of collab stuff and not a lot of just vibing with chat. Let's see. Let's get cozy and open up a drink. There we go. Got some Pepsi. Oh my god! Marco! Hello!
I've been banking this resub message. Finally got the perfect occasion.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Let's go. Welcome in, welcome in. I hope you've been doing well. It's been a little bit. Oh my gosh. I've been just everywhere the last couple of days. I feel like I'm still kind of recovering from wedding week. I'm very all over the place. But in like a good way, in like a I don't know. I'm just real like fluffy inside and tired, but in a good tired kind of way. Do we have sound? Slime Rancher, please. Oh, we do have sound. Okay, cool. Hello! Oh, it's been too long since I've heard this music. But this is a really good game to, like, periodically come back to, so I'm happy about that. And then we'll I guess get right into it and try to remember everything we were working on. I know we have a lot of babies to tend to, so we'll do a bit of maintenance while I'm kind of figuring it out. Oh yeah, I totally get that. I get that. A few of folks actually around here have been doing the job search. And a bunch of my friends have been changing employment. Just like with how life stuff is going. It's kind of making me feel a little motivated, but I also have no idea like what to do or where to start. So like motivated, but like motivated parentheses scared. I believe the science lab was this way. Oh my god. Those are some Angie babies. Those are some Angie babies. There's some Angie babies. Oh my god. Hello. You go in there. You go in there. You should not be huge, but that's fine. We're gonna figure it out. We're gonna figure it out. You eat those. Okay. At least, okay, I can start to, okay, hang on. I'm figuring it out. I gotta remember what all these babies eat. We gotta go to the cave where the mangoes grow. But first, you babies get these because they're your favorite. Wait! Big man cannot eat. Big man, I'm really sorry, but you gotta go in the ocean. I have to commit murder. Oh, I'm so sorry. Goodbye. I cannot deal with more of them getting huge. It's beyond me now. I need to get these guys some fruit. But yeah, I've been more active than I usually am in my day-to-day. Going out to the city and such. It's been very exciting. Two of my nearest and dearest old friends. One's like a real deep cut, like very old friend. Like we're talking, we were children when we met. I got married this week or last week, I guess by now, sort of. It was the Friday, so I guess it is last week by now. Oh my goodness! Stop it! Can you not? I think maybe not is not a luxury we have, but you babies might be getting relocated to the science area. I don't know. I'll have to figure it out. I don't know what the hell I'm doing with these guys. It will not surprise you all to know that I cried like a big dumb baby, like a lot. Just so much. Just too much. Which is not necessarily a bad thing. I would say it's probably the best outcome, but I'm still just thinking about just like how everything went down and how happy they were, and oh my goodness, it's a lot. It's a lot. Life is cool. Friends are cool. Just damn. It's wild to realize that, like, man, time passes. Like, things happen. Oh my goodness. So many things happen. I feel like I had more to talk about, but now I'm like really kind of... The second I get into stream, I'm like, remember anything? No. My brain's like, I refuse. I'll only give you vague impressions of what you want to remember, and you just gotta deal with it. I should be just filling up the auto feeders, but like, whatever, man. They don't own my life. Excuse me. Thank you. Hey, Multi. Oh, that's actually something else I can talk about. Virality registration is open. That's happening. Oh my goodness. So if any of you guys are into VR chat, please consider checking it out. Ticket proceeds go towards, in addition to like paying like the world creators and such, also go towards the charity of the year, which I believe Aqua's was Save a Fox, Silva's was, oh my goodness, it was a human rights one. I'm trying to remember what it was. I think it was, oh my goodness, I'm trying to remember. It's on the tip of my tongue. It's gonna hit me any second now. Oh my gosh, have you been trying out the new library? I hope it's been good to you. Ow! Ooh. This is you're just helping me. I understand. I was wondering why the frisbee was getting larger, and then it hit me. Ew. I'm trying to figure that out, because I hope that it doesn't conflict this year. Because I was pretty confident that it didn't. Because usually Tyria Pride is near the end of June. Like, I felt pretty confident. But now I've been looking for the date, and I can't find the date. Like, I've been actively looking, and I'm like, where... No, I guess, whatever. But I'm gonna probably start, like, poking around and seeing, if anybody knows for sure. 'Cause I'm sincerely hoping that I don't have to cram both into one weekend. Because I don't know how that will go if I do. If I must, I will. Because I've done it before and I'll do it again. During Aqua, I went to Aqua alone, but I did Tyria Pride the same weekend. And, I wanted very much to, I wanted very much to make both happen, and I did, but it was very stressful. It's not something I would exactly savor, doing, like, every time. So, we'll see. Oh, I know what I wanted to do. I want to... Oh, I need to find where the hell the science lads are, because they needed food, like they needed food to not die. Like, not to not die, but not to kill, I suppose. These guys eat meat. These guys eat fruit. They have fruit. We're good. I need to go and get them meat. I will do that in a little bit. I need to go and I'll sell these plorts, I'll feed the pinks, and then I'll go and bring them meat. Plort. Yeah. Figuring out the budget for that is, oh, we're doing our best. It's about that time of year when I should also start, like, thinking about what I'm gonna do, like, in terms of if I want to do anything special for Tyria Pride. I'm not entirely sure what I want to do yet. We're gonna really have to do a sit and brainstorm. But I'm thinking I might, if the two, like, the convention does not conflict, I would like to do what I did last year, where I have, like an after party, so to speak, with just, like, co-op games and chatting and, like, things like that. I don't know if it'll be, like, DRG or, like, Helldivers or, like, what. But we'll find some way to make it, like, make it cool. We'll have to, I'm thinking what we do is we base it on how many people are wanting to play, because if we have a lot of people who want to play really bad, then we do, we could just do, Lethal. And Lethal has big lobby. So we do big lobby, and we get, like, everybody in. But then if, like, there's only, like, if there's only, like, 4 people, or, you know, we can kind of cycle people in and out, then we'll do Helldivers. And we'll just kind of, we'll kind of operate on that. We'll do more items, yeah, we gotta have the Wii's. We gotta have the Wii's after last time. Yeah, it's gonna be in June. It's definitely in June, because it's meant to be a Pride Parade. But, I don't know if it's gonna be at the beginning or the end of June, and that will determine everything for me, kinda. In that fashion, I suppose. If they do conflict, I'm gonna find a way to make it work. Like, we're gonna maybe, I might even, like, write up like a block schedule, basically, where, like, I'm down to the hour planned. Yeah, if it's late in June, and it's looking like it will be, I'm gonna be perfectly fine. Because Strality is the 6th to the 9th. Nice. So we'll make it work. We'll make it work. Oh, well. Bye. Hey guys. Hi. Hello, babies. Babies, babies, babies. I know we had, like, new areas and stuff that we were going to as well. I'll have to figure out... Oh, we have Miles Mochi Miles. And the other ones to do as well. Oh my gosh, we have a lot on our plate. Yeah, it'll probably be around then, I'm hoping. I'm really hoping, because it could be any time in June. But we'll see. Fingers crossed, fingers crossed. But either way, it's going to be a very good week. Goldblood's birthday is in June, too! The fans are doing a project for that, and I want to get involved, but I also don't really know how to do any of the things that they need. It's my Oshi's birthday. So many. Yeah. I think you're gonna be right, ultimately. I think it's gonna be around then. That'll be good. I'm not gonna worry about it until I know for sure, you know? I just feel like it's not productive to, like, really, like, dreaded, like, the worst case scenario. Like, if we have to make it work, we have to make it work, and that's just kind of how it's gonna be. We had, let's see, hang on. Boop. We had a thing to, like, buy shit at. This thing. I want that. What do we have? E. What does Victor Humphreys need? One of my studies is gonna be, well, please just give me these things at once. What do you need? And my cats? Sorry, dude. No, thank you. I will do the slimulation instead and make you happy that way. You are not having my children. So Oshi is, it comes from idol culture in Japan. It actually doesn't originate from VTubers, but since, VTuber culture, especially in Japan, like, started very much on the, like, side of, like, idol, like, productions and things, Oshi was, like, the term that you use for, like, your favorite in a group. The literal translation is, like, to push, like, to promote. So when you have an Oshi, you're wanting them to succeed the most. So a lot of people use Oshi for their very favorite VTuber, or their very favorite in a particular corporation, or in, like, say, a group of friends. You might have an Oshi from that. Some people are like, you should only ever have one Oshi, period, and I'm like, that's a little odd. I'm like, that's fine if you want to have just one Oshi, because I understand that also is kind of a, like, cultural piece of it to some people. I just don't think I could handle deciding amongst all of these amazing people who the very best is. I think that would be an impossible task for me. But I know who my favorite Holostar is. I know that very well. Yeah, basically. It's your number one. It's your like most loved. People who and it's mostly like if you watch a lot of VTubers, how to denote, like, if you're not like a huge VTuber person, you might be like, you still might have an Oshi, but it wouldn't really be a term you would use a lot because you wouldn't really have to differentiate much. You just, you're like, I just like watching this person, and that's that. What are you? Have I not read this? Hang on. A view of the sea really reminds you of our greater purpose, Beatrix. The sea was the first great unknown, and then space, and then whatever is beyond all that. That need to see what's around the next corner's in my bones, and since you're out here, I reckon it's in yours too. Though I suppose you could be out here because you like the fresh air, or you prefer the untamed beauty of this land, or maybe it's because you're looking to leave something far behind you. Sure is the way to do it. Doesn't get much further than this. Ooh. I still am like, Beatrix has been through some shit, and I don't know what, but... I feel like I get her a little. I'm looking for where the slimulation portal is, and I'm gonna be honest, I'm a little embarrassed that I've completely forgotten where it is. It's somewhere. It's not this one, even though I keep walking past it and thinking it is. This is Ogden Ortiz's. This is his thing. Let's see. What do we got? What do we got? I don't think it's this way, but we're gonna check this way just in case, because I'm gonna feel really silly if I'm like, I'm confident it's not there and then it's there. These are all the guys who are diving. They're just crazy about going in the water. They love their diving. even though they can't. Little weirdos. No, I don't think... No. E? I have a slime key. I didn't know I had another one. Where does this lead? Okay, so we had plans. I don't know where those plans went, but they sure aren't here anymore. Interesting. This is... I want to say this is the jungle? If we go across this bridge and we keep walking... Hang on, actually, we can know. Oh! Okay. Yeah, it is. It is, I think. No, it's like... No, this is like the up here thing where all the not the cats, the cat slimes we first met were. So they're here. Okay. And this is... I didn't get this yet. It's an ornament. Quantum ornament! You're stuck. Poor thing. Let's take you to get devoured. What's over here? Just water. Okay, Slimulation is not here. Slimulation is somewhere. I'll find it. It'll be an adventure. More Chimkin. Chimkin. Oh, but there's definitely gonna be birthday merch, isn't there? Oh, I'm in danger. I'm in so much danger. June comes the death of my wallet, and it's right before Halloween season. The other death of my wallet. I'm in big trouble, guys. Which chicken does the Dolores Umbridge from Harry Potter like? The hen. Hen. Oh my god, hello! Welcome in, Nedge, and 3 streams, 3 kill, yeah! Glad to have you here as always. Oh, excuse me, sir. Bap. There it goes. Today might also be, like, kind of a little bit of a short stream. It might be, like, a little closer to an hour and a half than anything, or maybe 2 hours if we get really into it. Because I just feel like, I don't know. I feel like I've been burning out, like, really weirdly fast lately. So we're gonna do our best. We're gonna see what happens. You guys need meat, I think. No, you need... What do you eat? What do you eat? You eat fruit, right? Yeah, you needed melons. Oh no! But I figure a little experimenting with time and playing around with that will be fine. And I'm wondering if I might even be able to do like add in more streams to the rotation and just have like more breaks, like have short stream break then short stream. I don't know. I think about it. I'm playing around in my mind with all kinds of like schedule experiments because now Zix has been doing a lot more solo on his channel, and I'm really proud of him. In fact, I'm so proud I'm kind of jealous. I kind of love the things that he's been doing to kind of make things fit within his time constraints and stuff. So I don't know. But he's been really doing very well. He's been really coming into his own and gaining a lot of confidence these last couple of months, I've been noticing. Let's see. We have these. These go to science. And then I really need to remember where the hell the slimulation is. It has to be, like, around. Is that it? No, that's the ruins. That goes to the desert, I think. Is it bioscience? Am I passing a portal that I'm not seeing? Hang on. Maybe it's bioscience. Science has that pink thing where I can transfer objects. And then you guys need lots and lots of ash. Ash. No, slimulation is not here, it seems. Unless I'm really... Wait, where's... Wait! There's another cave? Where... What? I didn't know there was another cave. There's another cave? This has been here all along. Oh. This is the same cave. It goes around to my... This is my cave. Okay, my mistake. Wow. Wait. Wait a minute, then where does this lead? Does this lead to the slimulation? No, it does not. Where is this? Where the hell is this? Wait a minute. I don't know where I am. Hello? More advanced treasure cracker. What? What? It might be in the cave, but hold on. This is another entire ass area I've had access to, and I've not even, like, realized that I had access to. What the shit's going on? There's fog over here? There's water guys in the there's hot springs. I used to come here when I need a good soak. It's a great way to clear your head. Sometimes I'd catch a puddle slime blushing and I could never tell if it was because I was in my bathing suit or not. Aww. We got hot springs. That's cool. I am lost. I'm so lost. But I'm gonna be honest, this is like lost positive. This is like lost / pause. We're very like we're on a little adventure. We're on a little journey. I don't know where we're going. Oh my god. Nuke slimes. I don't know where we are. I don't know where we've been. But there's so much to see. This was not my plan, but I'm not upset we're here. We're simply vibing. Well, the vibes might have come to an end. Oh, no they haven't. They have not come to an end. What the shit? How far does this go? Am I gonna end up, like, circled back around into, like, the forest or something, maybe? Who knows? The music has changed. Oh! I don't have a slime key! No! No! Where are we? Oh, we're kind of by the ruins. Oh, we have gone a long way, haven't we? Okay. Okay. So we're gonna find our way back. But before we do... Oh, sorry guys. Pardon me. Pardon me. Pardon me. This looks like a broken bridge, which looks like an indicator that I could find something around here. Nothing to find. Okay. Well, it was an adventure. How do I... How do I get out? Ah! Come on. Maybe further in here? No? Maybe not? Oh, but there's another way! There's another way. Okay, let's see. Where does this go? Oh. Out here. Okay. Oh, okay. So we've done a little circle. Okay, cool. And then if I go, that's the slime key. Okay, we've gone in another mini circle. We're getting the lay of the land. It's just not a very good lay. Oh man, guys. So I have talked a little bit about how I love soft pretzels in this house before. This is not the right one. Maybe it is in the cave. We're gonna check in the cave. Recently, Auntie Anne's Pretzels has opened very close to my home. Oh! Mochi Miles! Let's go. Okay. We're just gonna go for it. I don't know what I'm doing anymore, but... Oh! I need to get charged first. Spark shot. Oh! I gotta get better at shooting them. Oh! Wait, they've been leaving them all over the ground! Oh no! Oh no! Great googly moogly, it's all gone to shit. It's fine. We can get them, we can get them. Oh, Auntie Anne's is the gold standard for a soft pretzel, for the record. Like, there are other good ones. Like, I really like Ben's, if you've ever seen a Ben's. They have a good pretzel. Wetzel's are okay. I think they're kind of mid, you know? Like, they don't offend, but they don't necessarily spark joy, you know? Oh yeah, rest well, Porku. Hope you have an excellent night. Hope you get good rest. Oh yeah, the cheese sauce is to die for. Like, sincerely, now that there's one near me, I'm, like, debating on if I occasionally treat myself to just getting, like, a 6-pack of the dips. Just so I can have, like, the cheese sauce on, like, whatever I want. Oh, Europe is gonna change time? Okay, good. Good to know. Oh, no! What? Wait! That was my... Dude. Dude. Dude, you can't say that was death. Mochi Miles. Mochi Miles, you devil. Mochi Miles. I just lost it all, didn't I? Oh my god. I believe that. It's probably... Yeah, I feel like it'd be a city thing internationally. Alright, what does Casey have to say? Hi, B. The year we both came home, do you think it ever could have worked? I mean, being with you again every day instead of the long distance thing, that was great. I remember feeling really happy, but something was missing. We both knew that we were giving something up for it all. I think about it all the time. But if we'd been less honest about it all, how you might still be running that little garden shop, and I'd still be trying to write music out of a basement. It doesn't matter. I should have told you then what I never did. I should have said it 100 times. Oh man, I'll get to that in a second, Nedge. I just that hits a little. Ooh. I didn't think this game would come for my biggest insecurity. Yeah. But I guess this I can say that it comes around to my biggest insecurity at a really opportune time. It's come to my biggest insecurity at a point in time when I feel really really good about where I'm at in terms of it. So, oh, believe me, in fact, I can factor Wingstop into this. Don't worry, Nedge. I'm a flawless entertainer. I can slide Wingstop into this story. Don't worry about it. I'll just say, I think this will be best presented in the order of the thoughts that I had them. I had Wingstop at the hotel when me and Skarin were getting ready for wedding. And it was really, really good. It was like, I really thought to myself, first of all, their fries are the saddest thing ever. I will, if I must knock them for one thing, is that those were pathetic fries. Those were laughable. Absolutely horrid. However, their wings, fantastic, and I realized that they have a perfect uniform breading for stoner food. I feel as though I would really enjoy Wingstop when if I ever just got completely and utterly blasted. It would be so good. And so now I have a new bucket list item. Which most of my bucket list items are now just things I would like to eat under different states. But I was thinking to myself during that weekend, and just like, through just the whole process of it all, I was really, really scared of something. And it's something I've talked about on stream a little bit, but I think I want to kind of get into it because it's thematic. And also because it perfectly transitions from me munching on Wingstop to me having an existential crisis, which frankly, amazing combo of things. Great. One of a kind. I always have kind of had the insecurity that, like, I'm very, very palatable from a distance. I'm very, very, like, I thrive, actually, in long-distance friendships and relationships, because a lot of my favorite things to do, and a lot of the things that I perform the best at, are all very online, are all very distanced, are all very, very controlled. And I don't know, it's sort of come to my thinking that I realize that I'm really scared of when I have the opportunity to meet people face to face. I don't often, like, feel... I guess my first response to being able to take that move is fear. Because I'm like, oh my god, they're gonna see the flesh vessel. They're gonna see how this is in the real space. Oh god. I'm a bucket of anxiety and so many tics and neuroses that, oh, it's not good. It's not good. And I think over this weekend, I had I don't want to say, like, I don't want to say it's, like, fixed. It's still there. It's very much still there. But I think I definitely had, one of those, like, you know, consider, counterpoint. No. You know? Just very much a time of just being able to be around people in a way that felt really safe, I guess? I don't know. And so I was sitting there eating my Wingstop, and the next thing I knew I was crying. Because I don't know. I really liked that. I really enjoyed being around those people. I really enjoyed being in that space. And I felt like I was, like, a weirdo. I really did. Like, I still felt like, but I kind of leaned into it. I was like, don't worry about it. I'm the weird online friend who says all the out-of-pocket shit. Don't worry about it. And I think that kind of was coping, but it was also, I don't know, I didn't feel like I put people off. And I don't know that I had confidence that I could do that before. I think, I kind of felt the opposite. I was very, very certain that I was going to be a little bit of a damper on things, I guess. That people were gonna have to, I guess, like, accommodate my shit, you know? And I think that will be a fear that persists in my life, but it was nice to confront it, I think. Kind of, not to get like really wild here, but it actually kind of made me think of Omori a little bit. Very much that state of, like, I shouldn't be in their space. And then it just turns out they all really want me in their space. And it's real, you know, just, it's all fine. It really was not that scary. And, like, how when you watch it from the outside, it's like, of course they do. But, I don't know. It didn't feel so natural before. It really didn't. So seeing this, seeing B's, sitch, I don't know, kinda hit a little in the old Kokoro, you know? It's one thing to really like people's company, and it's another thing to be able to build a life around people, you know? And another thing for them to build a life around you. And oh my god, just, you know. I'm glad if I could help with that at all, though. I'm really glad. Alright, Mochi Miles, did you take my Quicksilvers at least? No, you didn't. That was a full wash. That's fine, we're gonna do it again. We're doing it. Release the babies! Release them! Where are the babies? Really? Release the babies! The babies! Hey-ya! What the hell? What is that? Charge stations grant a random electrical power shot. Learn to use all three. Slow field. Oh! Wait! Ooh! It just makes a nice little ling that they'll get stuck in. The babies. We got them. We caught them. I love this game, guys. Oh, I'm not gonna jump. It's fine. We got it. We got 60. We're good. We're good. Okay. Now I just gotta get out of here. Without dying. I'm assuming that I will just find my way. It's a closed circuit, I believe. Yeah, it's kind of like, I don't feel like I'm faking things online, but I do feel like, I don't know, I feel like there is a level of which I can make myself more palatable. You know? I don't know. And I know some of that is the insecurity of, like, just, it's a very different environment. It's a very different, I don't know. It is completely different when you meet somebody face to face. And at the same time, though, I've had the experience of meeting people and feeling that click of, like, it's okay. I don't know. I actually, and like I said, like, this is mayhaps my biggest insecurity. So this is not something that I, like, a lot of my things I come at and then I have, like, a nice little bow to put on it at the end. Or I'm like, things you can try are this, you know, that might make life a little easier. I don't have any of that. I'm gonna be honest, this is me being like, hey guys, that's just scary. It's just spooky. Yeah. Okay. So, I guess I'll just do another round of this. Why not? Yeah. And oh wait, this has to charge. Okay. So we're not going to do that today. Let's see. So you have that, and then, oh! Hello, Rai! Welcome in! Hope you're having a lovely, lovely day. I have been kind of trying to get back into the swing of things. We just did some runs of Mochi's little racetrack. I've been talking about the fear of being perceived by people in the meat space. I've been looking for the Slimulation, and I just kind of, like, have been, like, getting distracted periodically along the way. So, the vibe is looking for the Slimulation, parentheses, light. You know, like, we'll find it if we find it. But, I don't remember where anything is in this entire ranch. Yeah. And to that end, like, I think I've been tackling a lot of my problems by just kind of keeping my head down and cooking, you know? Just, if I simply stay out of the way, I'll be fine. And I don't know how much that's working for me, I'll be real. So maybe this is a fear I have to tackle more. Maybe this is something I have to do something about. But we'll see. So that's Mochi. We don't have another one in here, I don't think. Yeah, honestly, that kinda is where I'm discovering that I am. And I think I am on a lot more things than I think. This is to the ruins. We've already gone here a couple of times, but was there another one behind? I don't think so, no. Yeah, it just kinda... Like, and even as I say this, like, and I'm, like, sagely nodding to myself, like, yeah, I've been avoiding shit, I know that as soon as I get faced with that again, 100% I'm gonna be like, ooh, I don't know, man, ooh, I'm just gonna, ooh, maybe we'll do this another day, maybe we'll figure this out another time, you know? Bad. No, Loon, stop it. Yeah, that's true. It is the first step to being able to turn around. It's just... Hoo boy, do I wish I was a little more expedient at it. I don't think Slamulation is out here. That seems like a poor idea. Hang on. I know... Actually, real quick, I also want to take a peek in here. Because I know we had... What if I just upgrade the grotto, Lamau? Where would my man be? Well, I went to the science labs because I figured I'm always down bad for a mad scientist, so I went around here and I was like, Humphreys, come out wherever you are, and I don't think he's in here. Unless, wait, did I just walk past this? I did. I am always down bad for a mad scientist. Hello, Chimkin! Oh. I think I didn't get this dialogue before. I was speeding through it because I thought I already had, but... My projections included that sneeze based on rising dust levels in my lab. Looking forward to your results. They should prove to be... Chimkin. Indeed, Chimkin. Let's go. I'm gonna have to remember how to do this. The decorizer allows you to store ornaments. Aw, oh, shit. Well... This music. This music is a delight. Okay, I gotta find dittos. If I remember this right. Yeah! Woo! Oh, are you a ditto? I don't think you are. No, you're not. You're a ditto. Let's see. I'll have to get the decorizer next. Now that I'm moving down that tree, we'll have to do a little bit of farming. Nee, nee, nee. 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 Wait! No! You go in here. I don't care if you're a simulation, you're real to me. Oh. Da ba da da ba da da. Oh, we do like fancy trophies and fancy things. Maybe we'll do some money farming, like, just to chill for the last hour. I don't know. We'll see. These children of the corn looking away, like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm thinking of Blair Witch, not Children of the Corn. Oh, no! Come back! Meh. Honestly, that kind of was what, like, turned things around for me. Like, one of the biggest things that I ever did for my self-esteem was actually by saying the meanest thing that I could think of to myself. And it, like, you know, it was one of those things that, like, at first it makes you go, oh, that's really negative. But then, like, after you think about it for a little bit, it starts to, like, kind of, like, it kind of starts to turn around in your brain. What I told myself was, it's really bold of me to think that they think of me that much. And, like, that sounds nasty, right? That sounds like I'm being, like, people don't even, like, spare me a thought. And I don't think that that's true. But I will say that on the whole, like, people generally think of what they need to get done in a day first. And then when they got some free time, maybe they spare a little thinking about me. But if I'm like, oh, I'm constantly annoying this person, like, honestly, very, very bold of me to make that about me. Like, like, really wild for me to just be like, at any given moment in the day, I am ruining your experience because you think of me so much. That's so arrogant. And, like, upon hitting on that realization, I started getting along with people better. Like, very much so. Like, and it's not that people don't think of others. I think that generally people think of each other, people think of others a lot. But I think that for me, it wasn't helpful for me to think about being perceived. Like, it wasn't helpful for me to think about the way that people thought of me. It was more helpful for me to realize that, no, it's simply the pressure is not that high. You don't have to worry. Like, and weirdly, that was the hack for me. Like, I started, because once I started thinking, like, well, yeah, they don't think about me that much, then all of a sudden, all of our interactions got truncated down really nicely and put a nice little bow on top. You know, everything is always exactly as it appears, in fact. I think, like, too, like, me having, and I talk about this a little bit on stream, so I'm not gonna get, like, extremely into it, but, you know, we'll kind of touch on it a little. I have a personality disorder, a very common one, that makes me kind of, I think, a little more responsive to abandonment than a lot of people usually think of. People get, I don't know, it gets pretty up in my head, the fear of being left behind, you know? And I think that was what originally made me favor the idea of, like, these people are, like, I'm gonna fuck it up, you know? That really was what kind of made me think that more than actually a genuine sense of peril. Because genuinely speaking, like, I think that I very much was putting it down to, like, you need to be on all the time. Like, you need to be doing the right thing all the time for people to not, like, freak out at you or not, like, leave you behind forever, you know? And it really does not, it's really not that deep. It's really not that deep. People usually are just like, that was a really nice time hanging out with my friend. I look forward to the next time I get to hang out with my friend. And then they don't think about it further than that. That's just it. And, like, that sounds really no duh, but for me at the time, that was revolutionary. That was nuts. You know? It's really weird to say, but it was in fact me looking myself in the mirror and saying nobody cares that made me have a really good self-esteem. Now, do I think people just, like, straight up never care? No, I think they do a lot. I think that people think about interactions that I have with them probably now more than I think that they do. But I think I was doing a lot of shooting myself in the foot by overthinking it, you know? I think that I really kinda, I don't know, I did a lot of self-fulfilling prophecy, where I would just assume that I was gonna screw it up, you know? And I think that I got a lot more mentally out of being like, okay, that's a thought, but consider, I'm gonna mind my business. And, like, let them take care of themselves a little more, you know? And as soon as I did that, a lot of my friendships got better. I started getting less scared to meet new people. Like, I started doing this around the time, actually, I think that we met Rye, where I just was like, okay, I'm just not gonna overthink it. We're gonna talk, and, like, it's gonna be cool, and then I'm gonna leave that interaction, and I'm just gonna assume that it is exactly what it is. No secret, like, no secret worries, no nothing, and I think it worked out pretty well for me, I'm gonna be honest. I think not overthinking it made me come off not too much of a spaz, I would say. Maybe a little bit. I don't think I can ever dilute my crazy entirely, but I don't know that people necessarily want me to do that. I've started to find that people like the crazy a lot more than I thought they would. That's neither here nor there, but after getting a more realistic, like, viewpoint on how much people think about it, I started to get a little bit more realistic on what they actually thought of, like, things that I do. And, you know, a little crazy isn't that bad. Yeah, and I am a little bit of a spaz, like, that, I self-describe a little bit as that, because I've always been a little scattered. It's also, because I self-describe, it's the only thing that, like, I think people could casually use that would kind of, like, actually insult me if it was used wrong. It's like, it's not like, it's like if I'm talking about it and people are like, yeah, you are, I'd be like, yeah, but if somebody was like out of nowhere, like, oh, you're a little bit out there, I'd be like, no, I'm not! Oh. Fellas, let me find the dittos. I need them. No. Yeah. It's like, and you know, it's like, it's not like people are gonna, like, just, like, randomly say that to me. If they do, then, like, that's more of a problem with them. Fucking whatever. I trust you guys. You guys are in the inner circle. You could say whatever the hell. But yeah, like, over time, it took a little bit of, like, I don't know, like, I needed to tamper myself down before I could grow into a functioning social human. Like, I needed to set myself the expectation that truly it doesn't fucking matter. Because once I started, like, viewing interactions as really low pressure, oh my god, like, I got way happier. I got so much happier. Yeah, there is so many ways to get there. I think honestly, some people have to take the opposite path that I took. I needed to tell myself that there is no pressure and I needed to believe it. But for some people, I think they think people don't care enough and that, like, it just, like, it won't make a difference. I think some people need to take the opposite path of actually, yeah, like, there are a lot more things that people will give a shit about than that we think, you know? Like, I mean, I guess case in point, in my own experience, the fact that I started a Twitch stream and people just came. People just showed up. And, like, they continue to show up, and that's very unusual. But, like, yeah. I think, so I've done the rounds, or I'm not sure that I've done it perfectly, but I've been doing the rounds. I fed the Tangles. I fed the Dervishes. I need to feed the Dervishes again. I fed the Quantums. I've done a little bit of extra maintenance around, but I'm trying to keep everything under control. We're doing our best. But yeah, I don't know. I think for some people they need that. I definitely needed the opposite. I definitely needed, like, this is not a big deal. This is whatever. That was so freeing. Like, god damn it. Throws fruit into tornado, gets surprised when fruit gets thrown everywhere. God damn it. God damn it. Eat it! I'll be back. And, like, I think, like, too, like, it kind of comes down to, like, where the insecurity comes from, you know? I think a lot of the things that I feel like I most remember as, like, formative bad experiences are times that I was extra perceived. So maybe it has to do with that, you know? I don't know. At this point, I'm kind of just rambling and spitballing things. Honestly, I would like to tackle things more that way as I continue to grow as a human. Like, I don't think I'm there yet. I think I have a lot of, and I use this phrase, and this is gonna sound so cliche, but I need to be clear that I mean it on, like, a really, like, literal level. I have a lot of crippling fear. I have a lot of, like, I want to do the thing, and I'm so afraid that I feel, like, paralyzed about it, you know? That's such a, like, cliche phrase, but, like, literally, like, a lot of the things, even on stream, that I've wanted to do, like, I want to do unarchived karaoke, and I want to try ASMR. I actually really want to do ASMR. I want to do, like, structured ASMR. Like, I get so scared that I don't even start. I just sit there, and I'm like, oh. But, like, again, it's the same thing of, like, I tell myself it's not a big fucking deal. It's gonna be fine. Like, it's either, my trigger phrase, like, my code is it's either good or it's funny. Because that's, like, what I think when I really need to snap myself out of it. Because, like, I like to make people laugh even when it's at my own expense, personally. The thing that I'm afraid of is not that people will laugh at me. I really am not afraid of people laughing at me. In fact, I really love when people laugh at me. But I don't want people to be made, like, uncomfortable or to feel like, I don't know, like something I'm doing is like, I don't know, like creepy or off-putting or like too clingy or too much, I don't know. Or, like, thinking about things in a really twisty way. That's more what I'm afraid of than people laughing at me. If people laugh at me, it just makes me feel like I've done a good job. So a lot of it has been me telling myself, look, it's either going to work out and it's going to be great, or I'm going to make people laugh. And then all of a sudden, all these big things don't seem so scary. And some of that has been why I've really been kind of branching out more in streaming, I guess, and feeling more comfortable in this environment. Is that I can kind of fall back on that. Is it's gonna be good, or people are gonna like it, you know? Yeah. That's true. Honestly, the people who have been able to just straight up tell me, like, hey man, don't do that. I do feel safer around them than anybody else, honestly. I feel like I should reprogram you. I want you to take, wait, veggies to the silo. No, not to the silo. I want you to take it to the pink plorts, right? Because you've been taking him to the blue ones. Outside plots, silos. Wait, source. Gardens. Okay, destination. Corrals. That should be fine. It should take it to the pinks, I think. Something like that. Whatever. I don't know. And I guess that's... I guess some of that is, something I want to impart onto others, but it's one of those things where it's like, do as I say, not as I fucking do, because I never take my own advice on this. Bluntness is a service. Like, really, it is. And I'm not saying, like, always say, like, exactly the way you initially think it, because, like, I know some people will take bluntness as an excuse to just say the mean thing. You know? Fuck that. No, we don't live like that. But like actual bluntness, like with the actual intent of like helping each other improve and things like that, that's a service. It honestly is for me. Yeah, like there's a line. Yeah. And I guess that's really where, like, the advanced social lesson comes in. Is, like, where the line is. And also the fact that, like, just because there's a line doesn't mean that, like... See, I definitely did the thing where it was like, oh, I learned that there is a line, so I backed off from the whole damn thing. I was like, I'm not gonna be direct with anyone, ever. It's gonna be great. It wasn't great. Spoilers. Um, and I still am unlearning that. I really am. To this day, it's something I really struggle with. Anybody who has ever told you, like, I'm scared to make a phone call, I reckon they may have a little bit of my disease in them, you know? Is it just, sometimes you kind of learn it a little too far. And there's nuance. The nuance is, in fact, that some is good. It's like, you know, it's like when you learn about, like, how to make a good human diet, you know? You think, like, oh, you're not supposed to eat sugar, and some people, like, fucking decimate sugar from their entire diet, and then they'd wonder why they have so many health problems. No, it turns out that you actually just need to find the right amount of the thing. Like, that's it. But it's harder when it's social because we put so much emotion into those little interactions. So I understand why it takes some people a really long time to learn that. And I don't necessarily think that that is a bad thing when it takes a long time. You know, you hope that you get there eventually, but, you know. Oh man, that drives me nuts too, Rye. I kinda need to do things a little bit differently as well. Again, it's one of those things where, like, I kinda try to find a balance, where it's like, I want to accommodate for myself, but I also want to try to make this reasonably, you know, reasonably accommodating for others around me, too. I don't know. It's a hard line to find. That's, I think, one that I will probably struggle with for a very long time. But, you know, we're all on... I think that, like, the best state of being for a person to be in is I have things that I need to work on with myself, and there are things that I'm actively working on, and there are things that I plan to be working on once I've got more mental bandwidth from these things, you know? Ideally, we all want to be in a place of like at least kinda progress, you know? Doesn't have to be like constant forward, you know, momentum, always easy. That's absurd to expect of anyone. But we all want to at least be like, okay, I'm not quite here on this, but I know that these are things that I wanna get at eventually. I think that's ideal. And I'm well in a patch of those, I would say. I would say that is that at least if that's the goal, then we're getting there. Exactly. The second I think I'm done, like I'm a good, just a good, like, human, no changes needed, that's when I'm gonna need my self-esteem slapped in the opposite direction real fast, because I never want to hit that point either, you know? I always want to stay right in the middle, like, not too down on myself, but also not too arrogant. If I can reach that middle, then I think I will be in my, like, ideal place as a person. Yeah, just enough, you know? You never want it to be too much, and because, like, I care about you guys, I will always think that I would rather you guys have too much confidence than not enough. I would hope for you guys, if you're gonna lean too far one way, I would hope that it's, but that's because I like you guys, you know? But I also know arrogance is the killer of dreams, so I don't know if that's a mean thing to say. Maybe that's very nasty for me to say to you all. How dare. Wow, Loon hates us. She wants us to have so much self-confidence that it hurts. Yeah. But it's partly because, you know, I know the feeling of that, like, that like not enough, and I never want you guys to feel that. Like, oh god. That's like the one thing that, like, I think I will always kind of coddle people on a bit, is I never want people to feel like totally at a low. Ever. It's not right. If I can help with that, that's something I will always strive to, even if it's like I'm overreaching a bit, you know? Yeah. You know what, though? I think I kind of started with ironic confidence. I think honestly, Rye, that's not a bad place to be. I think, like, it you know, it comes with the same traps as, like, you know, developing real confidence as well, where, like, you start to kind of feel weird about where the line is. And I think that's, again, that's ideal. You want to be in the place where you're not, like, you're feeling good, but you're a little unsure, you know? I think that's a good place to start. It really is. Oh, I should get the decorizer. Hold on. I'm gonna put these, hang on. You guys get 2 hens, because I don't want you being angry. Maybe 4 hens, why not? You have fun with those. I like you guys. But yeah. Oh! Hello! Yeah.
Here we go. Now we got the 2 twos.
Hell yeah! Oh my god. Obligatory, that's insane. That's crazy. So, oh my god, 2 years. What the hell? When did that happen? Like, I don't understand. When did that happen? I blinked. I blinked. And so much time passed. I felt like I was almost turning 30 when I started this. Now I am almost turning 30. Like, I did not know how far I was. I was gonna buy the decorizer. I was like, what have I missed? Hang on. Oh, Star Mail. I know, it was the right thing to do. I appreciate you letting me know, but it never felt the same as having you close by. London was an opportunity I couldn't pass up, an opportunity to tour and do what I love. But I still missed you like crazy, and when you told me about going to the far, far range, it made me miss you even more, even before you were gone. I guess that's just us. What we really want just so happens to be in different parts of the known universe. I mean, there's long distance, and there's being so far away that time itself might actually function differently. Why aren't there more songs about that, huh? Oh. There's a story I'm aware of that is, I'm trying to remember what the title is, but it's actually very much similar to this vibe. It's about a couple that, like, one of them is actually, like, on another planet, and it's about, like, their correspondence as, like, their technology doesn't allow, like, you know, instant communication yet. And so they have to, like, kind of get around like the restraints of their living situations and how that goes. It's a very sad story, and it doesn't like it ends well, but it ends well in a sad way, you know. I'm trying to remember what it is. I can't for the life of me remember the title. It's a manga. I don't know if it was animated, but I know there's a full like the manga is done. I don't know. Hell yeah. We did it. Let's return to the ranch. Let's see. Actually, let's sleep till morning. I forgot it was night. There's an easy way to tell that by looking out the window, but you know, I could also have a brain. And I don't have one of those to my name. Oh my goodness. Area cleanup. Ornaments. Bleh. So many! Withdraw! Ornaments! So many! Oh my god. We'll have to do some, like, decorating, like, around the ranch and, like, give them all different, like, different stuff by their pens and stuff. Oh, that'd be cute. I don't know if we'll do that right now, but we'll do it. I don't know. Stories like that have always been close to my heart, because a lot of the I guess relationships that I have had in the past have been more long distance. Again, I wonder why I have a complex about meeting people in person. So a lot of that, I don't know. Like a lot of those stories feel like I always feel like I'm the person who goes in like, this isn't gonna be that realistic. I know what it's like, and then I'm crying by the end like, bah, I remember when I did this. Got little ornaments around the pond. Maybe I'll do more ornaments around the pond. It'd be cute. I'll think about it. I knew there were more. That's okay. You didn't miss a ton. Like a lot of it was just me kind of talking about, I don't know, all kinds of life stuff. Been playing a little bit more Helldivers. I might stream that down the line. I didn't know if I would like it enough to stream it. Like, I tend to be a little bit weird on shooters because I get kind of motion sick easy. So I never really know, like, when a new one comes out if I'm gonna like it enough to stream it, but I'm gonna be honest, I'm kind of thinking about it. I think I like third-person shooters better than first. I think that, I mean, I like first-person, like, I'm playing a first-person game right now. But I think if I had to set a rule, I think I might just generally like third-person better than first. I don't know. Just kind of flows with me a little better, how my brain works. That also is why, like, the first one I ever got into was Mass Effect. That's third person. Before then, I used to think, like, I got motion sickness so bad that, like, I straight up couldn't play them. And then after I played Mass Effect, it was like a gradient got unlocked. And then I could play all kinds of shooters, you know? Like, all of a sudden I was able to... Like, I was able to play a lot more once I got used to the third person. That's also... Oh, man. I don't know if I'll do that one on stream. There's the Legendary Edition I still haven't played, and I've been wanting to do a replay. I wanna do, like, I know, like, the fun of Mass Effect and all BioWare games is that you get to, like, do a different kind of playthrough each time. But I'm gonna be honest, I kind of miss my first Shepard. Like, you ever get that vibe of, like, man, I just want to remember how that went. Like, I don't know, like, a part of me is like, maybe if I do that, I'll just do, like, my first Shepard. Just play her again. I really, really liked her. She was, what I did with her was I wanted to make, cause, like, you kind of get in Mass Effect, like, the choice of how you're gonna talk to people, and then the choice of what you're gonna do. My first Shepard, her name was Alice, and she was full of malice. She was really mad at people all the time. And so a lot of her dialogue was extremely rude, very brusque, very pissed off. But she also really was trying her best. Like, when it came down to, like, doing, like, the right thing or taking, like, an easy out, she always would do what would help more people. She just was always very grumbly about it, you know? So that might be, if we do that, she's the one I would probably replay. Oh. I know I was saving up something to build here. I'm gonna be honest, at this point I'm just kind of saving everything. Because why not, you know? Why not? It's not gonna hurt me. Does this need a plot to make? I'm gonna fabricate one. And we're gonna... It was... I think it was... Oh no, hang on. It was... T? Yeah, T, not G. Is it here that you can put it down? Decoration? Yeah! we can get aesthetic around here. Oh my god. Okay. Everybody calm down. Stay fucking calm. It's happening. I think if I had to say one thing, I like third person more, and then if we get into horror games, I like first person more. Because I like when you get, like, way up in it and you immerse too much on accident. That's the ideal. I want to be utterly destroyed by horror games. Is that too close? No, we're fine. That's fine. New upgrade available. Don't mind if I do. Oh, I need money. Take someone else to Fears! Oh my god. I don't know who hasn't been. I don't know if it's been updated. It might have been updated. I really liked Fears. I think that, like, it's not, you know, the best horror game ever because it doesn't have, like, a through-line plot or anything that I can tell. But I like it as an experiment. It's a very good, like, demo of what the space is capable of. I really appreciate it for that. It's a very good, like... It feels like a big drawing board of ideas, you know? Yeah. I think I'm gonna go to the hour and then call it there, if that's cool with y'all. I'm trying to think of what I can do for this last stretch. I promise you, you'll be able to hear Nedge scream. I love Nedge dearly. Nedge is a very brave person. But Nedge also has a background of doing the voices. And I think that has made him incapable of holding it back. Because when you do the voices, you just kind of let loose. And I think now he is stuck that way. You know? Incredibly accurate. I know, right? It's exactly where it comes from. I know. I see into the hearts of men. Like, I don't necessarily, like, when I play scary things with you, Nedge, or, like, I watch scary things with you, I do not get the impression that you are less brave than other people. But you're more vocal, and I don't think that it comes from being in a place of, like, being a chicken. I literally think that it comes from you've been doing, like, the bit, like, voices and bits so much that, like, now it's harder to, like, stay stoic because emotion just comes out. It just happens, you know? I try to see into the hearts of women, but I'm gonna be honest, even as somebody who identifies as a woman, women are confusing. That would be weird if you guys traded general vibes. That would be really weird. I cannot imagine how that would be. Oh, you know what though? That's a pretty good default. I will say, if you gotta be stuck with, like, a character's voice when you get scared, Orpy's is pretty good. He's got a little, like, gremlin-y kobold. He's got, like, a little bit of a rasp to his voice. And I think that that's a good scream to have. I think that gives you just a little bit of grit to your scream, you know? And I think that that's a good trait. Like, not that I think... Okay, this is about to sound really wild, and not that I should be critiquing people's screams, but if I were to say, like, what an aesthetically pleasing scream is to my ears... Which is only something that I feel like I can say because I'm kind of a freak, but also because I play enough games where I just overanalyze the voice acting. I do think that, like, a bit of gravel to a scream is aesthetic to me. It's good, it's good. It pleases the ear. He is, you're right. You do go up in pitch, but I don't think that is as noticeable because you go up in pitch, like, as a human, we go up in pitch when we're scared anyway. So I don't think that people will notice that as much as the fact that you get, like, a little bit of sudden rasp in your voice. And I think that the rasp is a good thing. I think that that's a plus. Let's see. Okay. The cuberies we're gonna go to these guys, and then I need to take some chickens to the plant guys. I feel like now I'm doing, like, so much juggling on the ranch that I don't remember that, like, I want to go and explore shit. I'm just like, I'm having too much fun just feeding the babies. I'm just going in a goddamn circle, and I'm having the time of my life. And I don't think that's great for, like, the engagement level on this playthrough or anything, like, how great it is, but it's just, I do think that I'm having fun, so, whatever. You guys are coming with me, and we're gonna go to the Tangle. To your doom, you see. To your peril. To your torment. To your death. Just horrible. It's gonna be horrendous. You good little guys. Lovely little fluffins. See, you do the same thing that I do. It's either good or it's funny. If people can get a giggle out of it, that's honestly worth it. That's worth whatever it is, you know? They might, you know? I want to stay optimistic on that front. I'm the man who's gonna burn your house down with the lemons. I feel like now I know these guys are very important for decoration, so I need to make sure I keep them well stocked. And I need to make sure I put their plorts in here instead of selling them. I think they've been pretty good value though, so maybe selling them might not be a bad move for, like, some of it. Honestly, I might see how much they sell for it. Let me do a little bit of sell. 42? We'll sell, like, a bundle of them. And then we'll put some in here. I think that was one of the things that, like, I know, like, everybody learns, like, things at different rates, and, like, it's weird to think of, like, a first thing. But I think, honestly, like, the first lesson that I learned that helped my mental health, like, in a big way, that, like, I feel was, like, a symbolic starting point, was when I learned that, in fact, it really, really feels good to kind of make a fool of myself and have people, like, lose their shit over it. Because I think before, I wanted so badly to be taken seriously all the time. And it really wasn't good for me, if I'm being entirely honest with you. It wasn't, like, not that people wouldn't, but, like, I wanted it more than I wanted to be liked, you know? I really, really, I don't know, I was up my own ass pretty fierce. It was not great. And I think that one, I was, like, at the end it made me nicer to people, but I think I needed that lesson not for how I would treat other people. I think I was gonna learn that one way or another down the line. I needed that for myself to just be like, calm down. Like, settle down. It's not that deep. You know? It's all the same, like, it's all the same root. It's that same thing that made me have to be like, people don't think about me that much, you know? So again, it sounds like it's really toxic until I think about the fact that I was putting so much effort into the idea of being respected that I didn't think about what I actually wanted to do for people. I just thought about what I wanted them to do for me. And that's kind of a, that's like the, like, that's a hard lesson for me to explain to people, but I think that, like, I think we all need, at one point or another in our lives, to realize that, like, the first key to making good relationships is to separate what parts of, like, a good friendship are, this is what I want to do for people, and this is what I want people to do for me. Because there's nothing wrong with wanting people to do things for you, but I feel like in my youth, I thought they were the same. I thought that a friendship was simply, you know, you guys having, like, a reciprocal, this is always for both of us all the time, and that's just simply nonsensical. I think that it is good to separate that, and also to think about, like, how can I be, like, more, like, am I being reasonable with what I want versus what I'm giving? Am I, like, am I being, like, am I stretching myself too thin, doing too much? And, like, being realistic with the answer, you know, like, I think it's really easy for us to be like, I won't ask for anything ever. But I think that that's again, it's leaning too far the other way. It's making, it's very, very easy for that to turn bad, you know? Big stretch. Big stretch. Oh my goodness. At some point I need to start setting up more drones, but I don't know what I want them to do. I don't have $1 million, right? Look, if I had millions of dollars, I would be dishing out to all my buddies all the time. I don't have much. All I have is my my sparkling company, I guess. I don't know, man. But yeah, I don't know. I'm wanting to think more about stuff like that. I don't know. And in addition, just kind of feeling good about where I'm at in terms of that. I don't know. You guys are good. I think so too, honestly. I think a lot of folks who have come in here, and I think a lot of the folks that I feel like I have grown very close to, like you and really a lot of folks in here, it's because you guys have provided me a perspective that I want to hear more of, you know? And I know, like, as a streamer, I want to sell that I want to hear everybody's stuff. But I want to be very honest and clear that, like, you guys specifically, I've really, really enjoyed learning from you guys. I've really enjoyed seeing, like, where you come from and where you're going. I feel like I'm always growing when I'm around you guys, and that's, I don't know that I've always felt that way in my life. I think I hit stagnation pretty easily. I mean, I talked a little bit about my insecurity about running from my problems a lot. That's very similar. I don't know. I love you guys because you guys make me feel like I'm learning every time we hang out. Even if it's just a little bit. And I love that. So I think I'm gonna feed these boys, and then we're probably gonna start wrapping up. It wasn't a very eventful stream, but I really like pacing this out like this. So I might do more short streams like this again. Yeah, I love that. I love that so much. Even if it's like a game that I've never played, and sometimes you'll tell me about, like, I remember there was the inventory management one, that you got really good at. And I didn't play it myself, but I loved to listen to you talk about it because I don't know, it was really, you have a very good way of explaining things, and also just like, I don't know, it felt all very intuitive the way you saw it. I really liked that. I don't know. Different folks' perspectives are all cool. This is very cool. Aww. Okay, I know I said I would wrap up, but I just saw that I got Star Mail, and Casey makes me cry, so we need to go and read that real quick before we end. Oh, and with a title like that, oh, oh no, don't hit me with Life is Different Now. Oh, okay. Casey. Oh, God. I had a year to think about things while you slept on your way across the stars. I think it almost scared me when things got easier, and when I finally realized that what we each have now is what we wanted all along. Because if you're still the girl that I know, you're happy out there on the very farthest frontier. And I hope the happiness you feel now lasts forever. I hope that the sunsets over there are as gorgeous as they are over here, and that if you search far enough on a rainy day, some rancher out there has a taco stand you can visit. I realize that last one probably isn't likely to happen, but it sure would be romantic, right? I'm glad to have shared a part of me with you, Beatrix LaBelle, and I'm happy to know that maybe one of those stars I see up there in the sky is you. Guys, breakups suck. I'm just gonna leave it at that. Breakups suck. Holy shit. They always suck. Even the best ones. Shit. But, I mean, damn. Way to put a fucking bow on top of it is, yeah. Me too. I am glad to have been touched by people, even if it wasn't forever, you know? Yeah. Damn. I'm in a place now where I'm really feeling the impact that everybody has on each other on this crazy ball rocking through space. Ooh. Deep breaths. And damn, does that hit. I don't know. Oh, did you hear me, mister? Come here. Hang on, I'm gonna see if I can get him to meow for you guys. Come here. Come here. Yeah. Oh, wow. I don't know if you guys can hear it. Come here. If I pretend I don't see him, he'll talk more. Hang on, I'm gonna be real mean. I'm gonna be like, I'm not paying you. Oh, I'm talking to people on stream, mister. Did it work? Oh, mister. Yeah, hi. Yeah, I see you. Yeah. You gonna hop up? He has a little chair. I have a chair for me and a chair for him. And he likes to jump up in there while I'm streaming. Yeah? You like your little spot? Oh, man. Oh, and I've been wondering about the guy who used to own this place. Oh, I'm gonna lose it crying. I know I will. Stories like that, man. Oh, that'll get me. Whew. But for now, I think I am gonna call it, and we're gonna look for somebody to raid. As always, I'm open to suggestions. Although I'm gonna check real quick to see if some of my capital letters big faves are are streaming. Shiri returned after a long hiatus, so I'm always looking for him. I'm always like, oh, is he streaming? Is it time? Are you gonna raid him? No, not today. Maybe another day. You know. Let's see. Chonky's doing Crash Bandicoot. Love that. Soleil's doing Subnautica. Ooh, we might do that. Oh, let's see. What else? Ooh, another ASM artist that I really like is live. Although I don't know if I want to raid into ASMR. Maybe? Who knows? That's Ezrafel. He's an angel. He's a very cool dude. Let's see. Melody is having a stream. Oh my god. No, I don't think I can raid into that. I don't think Twitch will allow. Oh man. Do you guys want to get a little weird with this? There's a VTuber that I follow named Faye Lyons. She's very cool. She's an artist. I like her work a lot. But she's playing a game today. Do you guys want a glimpse of my childhood? She's playing Hamtaro Ham Ham Heartbreak, which was one of the Game Boy Advance games that I played to death as a child. Like, I played the shit out of this game. I think it might have been the worst, I mean, one of the first, rather. I think it was the first game I 100%ed. Like, and I did it without a guide. I played the hell out of this game. I think we're gonna go and, yeah, we're gonna go and have a nostalgia trip. Alright? Oh, is it Slash? It's Slash Raid. There we go. Alright. I'll be back here tomorrow with the gang. We're gonna be playing Borderlands at the same time. That'll be more of a regular length stream. And then ideally, I'm figuring out what I think my Mondays is crap because I've got doctor stuff, but maybe something on the Tuesday. And if not, I'll be back on Wednesday with Dark Souls, as per norm. But yeah, I will see you around, my lovely mortals. Take care. You guys are amazing, and I love you all. Bye-bye!